This is the morning of the 4th of August, 2024. Came across this clip, walk around Beechcraft A36. And I've got about 125 hours in one of these airplanes. Love flying it. The one I flew had a 300 horsepower engine, and I could cruise it at around about 170 miles an hour. I was actually flying it up to Big Bear one day, and I was on flight following. I had SoCal approach monitoring my flight, and I was at 10,500 feet. And the controller pretty much screamed into his microphone. He says, "Bonanza 1807 Lima, turn right now." So I grabbed the yoke, turned right. Another airplane went whizzing by me. He was flying at the wrong altitude. We were probably closing close to 350 miles an hour on each other. And if I wouldn't have been on flight following, I wouldn't be making this video. Let's listen to this clip. Actually, you should watch it. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm going to for the first time with you. obviously made this video because the plane's for sale. But I'll tell you what, it brings back a lot of memories. And I had another incident. Well, I had a couple of incidents in an A36. I once flew it to Palm Springs, and coming back to the airplane after having lunch in Palm Springs, the plane wouldn't start. And I called for a jump on my handheld radio, and they brought out a generator, and right on the side of the panel on the side of the aircraft it says 12-volt system. Well, the guy gave me 28 volts and the battery went off like a hand grenade. They had to fly a mechanic in from where I rented the plane, and he brought a new battery. They fired the guy that hooked up that charger, and I had 78 gallons of gas in the wings, and the thing could have blown up. I mean, it was really frightening. You see this big puff of blue smoke come from under the hood. It actually bent the hood as well. The cowling, it actually put a big dent in it, and it blew up the battery box. The battery box looks like a bread box, and I think it was $800 just for the box. In either case, then I had another incident where I didn't know if I had landing gear down. I didn't get 3 greens. I recycled the gear. I asked for a flyby. I flew by the tower. They said, your gear appears to be down, but it didn't indicate that they were locked. And they had the fire trucks waiting for me at the end of the runway. I did a beautiful soft field landing, and the wheels all held. I taxied to parking, and the fire trucks came over. So what's your problem? I said, look at this. And I threw on the master switch, and you could see that I didn't have any green lights, yet I was on the ground. They jacked the airplane up, they cycled the gear, and it didn't happen again. But that was a real heart thumper. Anyway, I had a lot of good memories flying that A36. Flew it up to Big Bear a number of times, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video. And I flew it to Las Vegas as well. Had a lot of fun with it. I sure miss flying, but hey, nothing lasts forever, and I won't either. Hope you enjoy watching the clip. Pass it along, and thanks for listening.